guys, welcome for a message to the masculine and feminine. We know moon sign readings were just dropped. What an incredible time we are in right now. We know that we are seeking, seeing, and expanding. Oh, okay, let's go this way. We're going this way first. We're going to do a quick mirror reading of the feminine and masculine, and this is going to be the feminine energy. On point. There's the Hierophant. That's the connection to the times we're in with Taurus, and that is seeking, seeing, and applying the new patterning, expanding with the new patterning. You can actually see the new patterning up there and expanding with it. And that's the connection to the divine, to the light, to creation. And this is joy and happiness. And this, there's many symbols here. This is studying symbolism. Symbols actually allow us to transform our subconscious. They're connected to our subconscious. So that's how we can do work. We can do work with our subconscious mind is through symbols. Even art, draw, paint, study patterns, study symbols, study arrangements. Just study what you feel called to study that makes you feel passionate, that lights you up. Because now this is about our Two of Wands. This is about where we fit into the world. And this is about our map home. Like, here's the globe to represent Gaia, Mother Earth, Old Earth, New Earth, the shape-shifting art of Earth, the grid of the collective, but also where we're going, and we're going home, and we're manifesting home. We're manifesting our divine inheritance, but this is through change. This is connected to the sun and the moon. Our great revolutions, grand change. And that's solar eclipse energy. King of Cups. Okay, and this is where the feminine and masculine are connecting right now. This is sensing, seeking from within and expanding it with the King of Cups energy, the masculine. As well as, we know this is the cups, this is nurturing. This is the light expanding from within to without. Through the water energies. Too, though, here we have the feminine and the masculine present. The water and the fire energies. And we're having an ending. But we're having an ending in order to begin anew. Because there's the Tower. And then there's the Ace of Pentacles, the gift. And we're balancing. We're balancing the old with the new through us. And this death and rebirth is connected to the King of Cups. Very well feel like this is, the Scorpion energy. And we know that that is the King of Cups. These spaces are connected. There's an activation within here. And we are going to find out what that is. And it is connected to the Nine of Wands. This is the masculine and feminine. And what we're fighting for. And the alchemy of it through temperance. New love, new earth, one love, unity, healing. And I really feel like a lot of it is healing of self right now. I really feel like that more than anything. It's a healing of self. We're walking away from the matrix, the trickery, the self-sabotaging behavior, because we're ready for balance. We're ready to achieve balance through new patterning. The sun and the moon is calling us forth. And we go within the dark. Because we're warriors of the earth. We're warriors with our light, warriors of the light, builders of new earth. We have to stay balanced. We have to stay balanced with the sun and the moon. That's key right now. That's how we're going to hit our mark and hit our aim. And Temperance is here to help us keep our balance between La Luna and the sun. And that helps raise our vibration. And there's an illumination there. And it has to do with this space. This is the creation of new earth. This is the creation of the stability of new earth. It's... I can feel like being transported to the space. It's the creation of it. And it's connected to, you know, the hippie generation. And we've been discussing that on all the moon sign readings. Where we picked love. One love, unity. And we're really untwisting that. It's connected to a future reading we're going to be having here, dedicated just to what was being activated during this time. The Hangman and the Star. We're going without in order to create new patterning, and it's to heal. And this is what the feminine is doing now. This is what the feminine is doing here, and this will allow more and more people to join us here on New Earth, on the spaces that we've created. And we've been discussing that, you know, we're all building the bridges from old Earth to New Earth through us. And what I really feel like is many of us are going to start joining up, but it's not going to be the way that we thought it was. It's like, you know, we thought we were going to be joining, like, you know, all of our loved ones going there together, but it's like, no, we've landed there and we're connecting there with other soul tribe members that have landed there along the path. And we're forming the communities of the light through the light, like with what we do here. You know, we may not know each other in the 3D, but we've connected through time and space, through our cell phones, whatever devices we're watching each other on. And we're not directly linked in each other's lives, but we resonate with one another's paths, journeys. We're on mission work, and we start building communities of the light through us. And then we go back, and that activates our family members, or that activates the people that we're in contact with within our environments. That's what I'm being shown. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, let's see how the masculine's expanding this. You know what? I think I better just take a moment here and get these cards straightened up so I'm not being all wild over here trying to find what I need. I also need to say the High Priestess is key right now in the shift. She is key in the connection. And I don't want to forget that there's an activation within here. Okay, all right. We're gonna get the activation for what's happening in the King of Cups right now. That's what is going down. What is happening here, and then we will see how the masculine's expanding this. Mamma Mia, Spirit, I tell you, it is the Two of Cups, the connection, the equality, the truth, the raise in vibration, everything we came here to connect. It's equality for all. It's equality for the unity that we are creating to end the separateness. And it's through our truths. It's through the Queen of Swords. It's through our freedom. And that's connected to the curse. And we are going to be having a reading dedicated to the curse. And this is exactly going to be at the reading. Because this is what's happening. We're not afraid to speak our truths anymore. No, it's not. No, we're not. We're creating peace from within on the path of the moon. And that's why the High Priestess is key right now. And look at that. Mamma mia. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, abundance. Thank you, life's purpose. Thank you, all this work. Thank you for the balancing of our karmic scales as we end our karmic loops through ending our karmic patterning and creating our new patterning connected to the Fibonacci sequence and spiral. And that's what we're doing here. We've got the 10 of Cups. We've got the 10 of Pentacles. Or sorry, the 6 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. These are new cards. I guess I better pay attention. But I can feel the pull of the 10 of Pentacles through that. Should be interesting to see if it shows up here with the masculine. But there it is. That is restored. It's restored through spirit. So this is what the feminine's working on. The restoration of the cups, the alchemy of the cups to create the happiness, to create the emotional freedom, to create the chakra flow. This is where we create with all the colors for New Earth, and we expand. That's why I can feel the energy of the 10 of Pentacles here. But it's through the 9. And our connection to spirit, the actual new patterning. We're healing. We're healing. Way to go, divine feminine energy. This is beautiful. This is healing. Healing our solar plexus from within. And this is also connected to your gifts. You know, scrying, reading tarot cards, working with food, working with botanicals, working with, you know, creator of consciousness for New Earth. There's so many different ways we're healing to come back to one. It's happening though, because we're moving forth with the Knight of Pentacles and we're healing with the 4. This is what we're doing right now, divine feminine. And it's all for growth. This is about our growth. And rather than getting, this growth is connected to our truth, might I say, and the Queen of Swords. But rather than getting lost in our anxieties, direct message, we need to get lost in creation and what we're creating. And it's directly connected to the messages of the moon. And the moon is helping us to see through our illusions of what is dark, what is light, but what is our shadows. So we have to see what is actually a part of us, but then what's got to go. The moon is helping us to see that, and the moon's connected to the devil to show us, and we move on. We're actively moving on here. This is not, we're just standing here thinking about it in the 10 of Swords. We're actively doing so now with the 10 of Wands, because we're going forth to love, and we're going home to our divine feminine selves. And our divine feminine selves are connected to within right now. And something is being manifested here. And it's definitely connected to the Queen of Wands. Because they showed me the Queen of Wands before he sat down. So we're going to stop here now. Okay. Now I almost feel like there was no point in cleaning those up except for whatever happened. So let's just see how the masculine's expanding this. Through the moon. And there's our connection. Here we go. And look, looks like a pink moon to me, where we balanced out our partnerships, our connections, yin and yang. Something is happening, guys. Something is definitely happening. All right. We have strength. So here we're finding strength to go forth. We're finding strength to face the shadows. We're finding strength to shine the light on them. We're finding strength to connect to our emotions, to connect to the divine, to connect to the feminine and sense. And here is the Ace of Emotions, and here's the connection to the feminine. And that's allowing healing right now. And it's allowing healing from inner conflict and separateness between the masculine and feminine. This has to do with karmic endings. This is another level of karmic endings connected to karmic loops. And now the masculine sees the feminine. Literally, masculine sees the feminine through the energy of the Hierophant and the change. Here's the Hierophant, here's the Two of Wands, here's the change. Now we've completely linked right back up to where we started off. The Hierophant and the Two of Wands. Now we are in alignment with one another. This is a mirror reading. And it's happened right here. And it was through the muse of inspiration. Now, that's why we are connecting to the Queen of Wands feminine, because the muse of inspiration and it's all has to do with the Nine of Wands, where we're connecting to the sun and the moon. And we're connecting to the earth here through the masculine energy. Because even though it's wands, I can feel the presence of the earth energy here. But it's like earth meets fire. The muse is the King of Wands. So now we have counterpart energy. We have the Queen and the King. Inspirational success, an inspired leader, a visionary, thinking big, the ability to bring many moving parts together into one large story, remaining inspired, taking action, making sure you don't create unrealistic expectations. To the finish line of the Phoenix. And there it is. Welcome, Tiny Traveler, to the world of inspiration. Accept to be initiated in many ways you cannot yet imagine. Fully captivated by ideas and propelled by enthusiastic ambition. The muse offers fire to brand the edges of your experience and racing excitement. To ignite the wisdom of your heart. She asks you to enlist the help of others along the way as she shares her power to turn to ash that which has been anchoring you. Remember that your warm cocoon of confidence and determination will light up your heart with belief and inspiration. It will sing into being a phoenix energy that will allow you to rise from the depths of anything that has been put in your path. With butterfly heart flutters and breath to deliver life, it is time to set your worlds aglow. Vision will be your guides. It is time to find purposeful success and take inspired action as you fall in love with your goals. Sweet divine weaver, please send me a muse inspired by fire with wind in her shoes. And this is a vision and acumen will be yours. And there's the connection. There's the connection to the feminine. And I love that the king is the queen here. The king and the queen of fire are, you just heard what it has to say, and it's through the moon. You can see that this is happening through the moon. So the masculine and feminine are coming together through the energies of fire and the moon. And now I feel called to read the connection here to the Queen of Wands. Let's see what it is, guys. We're definitely following our synchronicities and signs today. This is lit. Queen of Wands, light seer, creativity, passion, determination, confidence, joy, bold expression, helping others as you build your queendom. Power. I like that. It's not a kingdom, it's a queendom. shadow seer, jealousy, being afraid to take a risk, not being totally honest with yourself, an optimal time to build your self-confidence and to let go of what other people think. And this is about waning passions. But the thing is that this is what the shadow is. This is the lower vibrational energy. Being jealous, being afraid to take a risk, not being totally honest with ourselves. And we have to work on our self-confidence. We have to work on our passions. We have to keep the flame lit with our passions. You are capable and fierce. It is time to root into your purpose and boldly step into the limelight of your life. The Queen of Wands radiates creativity and passion wherever she goes, and when she enters a room, her exuberant charisma and confidence are palpable. Don't be afraid to be the center of attention, and for goddess's sake, stop acting small in order to make those around you more comfortable. Make sure fiery bursts of productivity, and make sure they're accompanied by laughter and gratitude. There's a positive charge. Connection, appreciation, and love. It is okay to hold a shadow in all of this light. Don't push it down so deeply that you can't find it again. Accept the parts of you that you don't openly share. That's key also. The past failures, and that's part of the curse, guys. That's part of the curse. We gotta accept our truths. The past failures that have held you back, they don't define you, so transmute the shadow. Sit with it briefly and then light it on fire because you don't need it anymore. No, we don't. We're lighting it on fire with that wand. I fill my world with an intense light that connects and incites passions. And that's why we're not letting them flail out. We're keeping them lit with the flame. This is very important. We need to be inspired right now. We need to be inspired because we're shifting. Where are we shifting to? I love how it landed out onto the Nine of Wands. Yes, we're moving forward with the Knight of Inspiration. It is now confirmed. We're moving forward with the Knight of Inspiration. He's here. He's right here. We're moving forth. And where are we going? Okay. It is confirmed. Here is the Queen of Inspiration. And look at this imagery. It's so beautiful to see how the sun and our ancients are activating her. The sun and the connection to our ancients. And that is the connection to symbolism, to life. And there's also a cheetah there to show that she's healed from jealousy. And she's healed from not letting her passions flail out. They allow her more speed. They allow her more grace from within to without. And here, once again, we have the Empress. Hello. And the Empress is here with the Two of Emotions, which is the Two of Cups. And we know that that's what we're creating. And it was from the Four. And now we actually move forth. Here's the Knight of Pentacles and here's the Knight of Pentacles. We just needed to act with the Knight of Wands. We needed the action. That's why we need the flame. So we're going to move forth and create with the Wands and the Pentacles energy. The Wands and the Earth. And it's with our Ace. It's with our flame. Our Ace of Inspiration. And look at that. Cactuses blossom in the desert. That's where they thrive. That's their natural habitat. Positive new beginnings, fresh inspirations, sparks, Opportunities, new cycles of manifestation, the genesis of hopes and dreams, creative downloads, pushing through blocks, illuminated ideas, and passion. That's exactly the time we're in. That's it. Here we go. And now we're going to create. This is all about invocations that spark. The ace pulses with the electricity of inspired ideas and shines them down into the imagination of others. She offers passionate beings, bright musings, and all the creative fuel you need to bring new experiences to the surface of your reality. One of her favorite places to roam is the desert, as it holds much beauty among its sands. It's a place where people often mistake starkness for emptiness, and emptiness for nothingness. But she reminds you that lush and potent creative energy resides everywhere. When you look for it, find yours waiting on the cusp of your desires, ready to incite wild and deep passion. She whispers out to you so that you will sing your own song of divine inspiration. Consciousness and creative fire. Allow your flame of inspiration to burn brighter, stronger, and with more intensity. It will light the way to your success. Speak to me in sun and flame. Creative, bless my name, and when you pray, I will be there, sprung from an inspiration prayer. Now, of course, this is about a divine inspiration because this is our divine inheritance, our divine abundance. Okay. Let's get a message from the moon. Ooh. You know what, guys? We'll just fix the energy here. Getting to know these beautiful new decks. This is definitely connected to our devotion, to the prayer and the divine. And that's an open dialogue to connecting with the divine and acting with the light. Here's our messages. I unleash my wildness and choose to be free. And that's connecting to our instincts in order to use our intuition, and that's connecting to all of self. I celebrate my lineage and honor my ancestors, and that's what we're doing here. We're connecting to our ancestors, and we're honoring that. We're honoring the work that has been done here from the dawns of time, the connection to our ancestors, and actually much ancestral knowledge and loved ones that have crossed over, that are part of the path. Thank you. Thank you to all. They've helped to raise the vibration. They really have. I feel like there's just one more message from La Luna and then we're going to say goodbye. So we will get a little quick reshuffle and get one last message from La Luna. I free myself from critical thoughts towards my body and my worth. There is medicine in my shadow. And that's how we're going to free ourselves. And that's why we have to face our shadows. Because there's medicine there. And we need this right now. And it's going to free. We will understand our worth. And the moon is helping to do so. There's a connection here. There's a connection here, guys. I'm gonna ask it. What's the connection with the Page of Materials? This has to do. That's the Page of Pentacles. It has to do with our growth. we're healing from conflict. There's growth here, and we're healing from conflict, and we're going to connection, because we've got the Page of Materials with the Seven of Materials, and this is showing me the growth and the integration of the starlight, the healing. Also the integration of our flame, a deeper level of, you know, grounding the cosmos, healing with the cosmos. There's a transformational growth process here, and it's connected to us and the healing that we're doing here. It's connected to this space. This is what they're showing me. And with the 5, we're going from the 5 of inspiration to the 4 of inspiration. That's the 5 of wands to the 4 of wands. So we go from being in conflict, and I really feel like within this 5 of inspiration, it's boredom. It's not knowing where to go, because we're still caught in some sort of karmic loop of old earth. But we need to transform through and shapeshift in order to get to new earth. And it's through healing, actively healing through conflict and those patterns that create it. And this can even be internal conflict. This can be connected to the self-sabotaging patterns of our separateness, but we're not, because this is about the 2 of Cups. So we're going to connect, and this is new earth. This is healing. This is connecting to other elements, the other elements to heal. This is connecting to the light to heal. This is connecting to the energies of new earth to heal through the divine. And this is like, now we got to this space where no one was here before. And yes, I need to find this card, so please bear with me. So now people have joined us at this space. We have friends here. Look at that. Everything we just discussed when we started off this reading. We're healing because we're creating this space. And we're doing so with the energy of the Fool and healing. We're healing from our pain. We're healing from our heartache. We're healing from old earth to new earth. We're healing from being ripped open, but we had to be ripped open to make this transformation through us. And now it's triply confirmed. The King and Queen of Wands, counterpart energy. The expansive energy, the male energy that's expanding with the feminine. And it's through the King of Materials, the Muse of Materials. And there is the Queen. So the King and Queen of Earth and the King and Queen of Fire are coming together, as we've just found out within this reading. And there it is, the 10 of Materials and the 10 of Emotions. There is our fortune increase. We've done it. We've expanded. This is our divine inheritance. This is the path through us, through new patterning. From old earth to new earth. We are the bridges. We are the light. We are the creators. Much love and healing vibes sent your way to create with today. I look forward to seeing you again very soon. We're going to be... Oh, let's get this hair off my freaking mouth. We're going to be having a reading dedicated to the curse, to what the masculine and feminine are reading, and of course, sun signs and some other fun things. See you there. Take care. And remember, movement awakens your spirit. We are getting wish fulfillment. That was underneath our heartache. We're getting it through the energy of the Tower. Here's how we're expanding it with the masculine. So we're freeing up energy in order to expand. Way to go, everyone. This is beautiful. What an incredible transformation. What an incredible time. I look forward to seeing how we're going to continue on. Take care, everyone.